So the question is, are we harnessing technology effectively enough so that it transforms the whole training and learning landscape? I think we're not anywhere near the full potential of what it can provide.
One will have to start shaping what possible future workforce could be like, more automated. So you need somebody who can operate with equipment, maybe more internet-related areas, more technology-required workforce. I don't want to use the word savvy because savvy is probably a different league. But you know this has to be a basic requirement in times to come. Yeah. So many of these give you an indication that one also have to start looking at in time to come what basic skills may be needed. See, you are today not in tune with internet. One has to start to make this a very basic requirement. No longer is nice to have. It's going to be, and so this is where we all have to start shaping and telling ourselves how do we prepare the workforce.
What's the difference between watching a YouTube clip or video clip of an outstanding teacher vis-a-vis being there live? Because sometimes even at lectures, you can't always ask questions. Sometimes it's just being there to listen. And with the advance in technology, it's not quite the same, but you pretty much, I think, gather almost, I would think, the bulk of what the lecturer is trying to convey. You could have his PowerPoint slides and everything synchronized in a way in his package. And so you ensure a level of consistency, for one. You also ensure that you can get the best teachers to be that source of information. Then you allow students then to use the time to do other things. But I think there's still value in face-to-face contact. Right? So that's where maybe your tutorials, where smaller classes, where you need that interaction, where you can talk and discuss issues. That's obviously a lot easier in person. But then having said that, I think with video conferencing tools, you could also begin to run some of these things semi-virtual as well. So what it means is that there's a whole range of teaching platforms that will now become available. The traditional mode, where it's a face-to-face contact. So you need to use that only in situations where that very intimate interaction makes sense, where you need to talk, you need to discuss, you need to sketch, and so on and so forth. Then as you move down the chain, you look at the different contexts, and some of these things actually need not be replicated in that way. So what it means is that time can be used perhaps more efficiently,